Today's book review is for the graphic novel, The Harrowing by Kristen Kiesling and illustrated by Rye Hickman. This YA horror thriller follows the story of Rowan, a teenage girl who's having terrifying and gruesome visions of murders that haven't happened yet, and ends up getting drugged, kidnapped, and taken to a special training center for teens with special supernatural abilities. While she's there, Rowan has to grapple with her family's history, her complicated developing abilities, and the morality of what the organization she's working for is doing. I actually sort of stumbled across this book at an English teaching conference I attended in Boston. I hadn't heard of it before, but I saw that Kristen Kiesling was signing copies of the book, and I hopped into the line and took a chance, and I got to have a quick chat with her, and she was really nice and autographed a copy of her book for me. Out of the 50 or so books that I ended up grabbing at the conference, this was one that I was most immediately drawn to by the art and the summary in the book jacket, and I ended up reading it right away. I really liked this graphic novel. It's one of the best supernatural thrillers that I've read. It's a YA book, but even as an adult, I found it an engaging read, and the art in the book is interesting and unique. Almost the entire book is black and white, but most of the panels have like this reddish pink highlight that directs your attention across the page and highlights important details to focus on. It's an awesome style that's really effective in keeping the story moving. This book definitely has a Stranger Things sort of vibe, so if that supernatural thriller style appeals to you, this book is a great pickup. It's really crisp, it's well paced, and has some good twists that were exciting enough to make me skip out on some of my adult responsibilities to finish it, which doesn't happen that often, so I'd call that a pretty good compliment. It is a little bit gruesome at times because it's about having visions of murder. If you're not into that or you're a younger reader, it's worth just approaching with a little bit of caution. But if you can handle that, this one is absolutely worth reading. Happy reading!